People figure it out, believe it or not. When you get them together, they will figure out some form of an exchange system. The stamp is the exchange system to move freight between point A and point B. And like this is a vessel in a sea of space, it has to be transported. Now, to make this a valid document, you have to autograph the back of it, just like you autograph your checks when you go down to the bank. The clerk, you hand them your check, which is your vessel. She stamps it paid. She hands you money and does banking. You have to endorse the back of it because it's a bill of lading, a vessel coming to the port of the bank. In a courthouse, the vessel comes to the port of the court. The court takes the vessel and it docks the vessel, puts a docket number on it, and now you can call it a document because you paid to dock the vessel. And there's a service docking fee in the courts. It's, I think, $68 here, and in federal court it's $350. And when you go to the Supreme Court of the United States, it's a half a troy ounce of gold. And that's how they regulate what the docking fee is. So it's all about maritime vessels. Now, what exactly is the court? When you walk into a courtroom, this room here is my federal postal court today. We have documents signed, we have stamps on it, and we're explaining to you the mechanics of how this court process functions. The federal postal court can only do grammar. We can only syntax the words on the grammar for the fraud that is perpetrated on them. This becomes the forensic evidence that is necessary. Because when you hand me your mortgage and I have forensic evidence in my hand that a lie has been committed, and this is how many mistakes are taking place in every sentence, and then a lawyer wants to answer back to you and create the same lie, we have a conspiracy here. A conspiracy under Title 18, 1001, which is fictitious conveyance of language, Title 15, Section 1692E, which is false and misleading statements, carries a $25 million fine and 30 years in prison, Title 15, Section 78FF. Now, because you are depriving or stopping witnesses and evidence from bringing correctness to the court, this is called a deprivation. Under coloring of the law, that's Title 18, 242. That carries a 15-year prison sentence and a $15,000 fine. Perjury is a $5,000 fine and 5 years in prison. Fictitious conveyance of language is a 10-year, $10,000 fine. When you take and you deprive someone and reduce them through trickery, through this kind of trickery, it's called racketeering or RICO. Title 18, 1961 carries a 30-year prison sentence and $1 million fine. And because you send it through this goes through the mail, and the bank is sending you invoices which are fraud as this are through the mail and asking you for money, that's mail fraud.